Section 7 in the Wagner Act, which makes it legal for people to assemble.
Yeah!
The safety net is there for Americans. Today, when you lose your job or you retire or you get sick, or you want clean and wholesome air, or a decent place for your kids to be educated, or a decent education, or an opportunity to borrow or receive grants to help that youngster get through an increasingly expensive course of college tuition, labor has given that which it takes to see to it that the funding and the resources are there.
Thank you, Chris. At this time, I'd like to bring up somebody that...
Of your distinguished guests here on the podium. We are grateful to them and for so many others amongst labor and the friends of labor who are out there in the audience. Thank you for what it is you have done. You know, the Bible tells us... Go ahead.
You're waiting because I don't want to misspeak myself and after processing all these dates.
That the way to success in the United States is to cut more public services. They want to tell us as citizens that we're too entitlement conscious, that we have too much, and that we got to keep cutting what we have. And they keep cutting what we have to give more and more to those who have the most in society. It's unbelievable, and it's unbelievable the political traction they've gotten. And the only way that is going to change if each one of us takes personal responsibility to speak truth to power. Because the truth is that we are not a broke country. The truth is that there is plenty of resources in the United States of America to have the best education system in the world for our children, to have a single-payer national health care program, to have the world's best university. But if we don't take the fight on, if each and every one of us is not willing to talk about the facts, it's not going to change. I had the opportunity to speak a couple days ago at the Detroit Economic Club, and my great friend Debbie Dingle introduced me there. What I talked about there is what I want to encourage you to talk about wherever you're at. Because the framework that the far right and the Fox Newses and the Glenn Becks and all those in that camp will tell us over and over again is that we're spending too much. And that's the cause of the financial difficulties in the United States. Well, to me, that is just a lie. It's hypocritical. It's not true. The problem in the United States of America is that there's not enough revenue coming in. Middle class and working class is paying too much. The people who are not paying their fair share are the rich, the wealthy, and the corporations in America. Let me just share.
You can applaud her because she's a woman of enormous patience. She puts up with me.
Oh, I don't want to drop it, Bob.
I don't have my steel-toed shoes on.
Thanks, Mark. Go ahead. You ready? I want to. Whereas William Connor Jr. has tirelessly donated his time and talent with great passion towards the rededication of the Philip Murray Building. On September 3rd, 2011, and for leading the creation of the Monroe County Labor History Museum, which will serve as a constant reminder of the struggles of the working families. Therefore, your working brothers and sisters of the state of Michigan recognize and thank you for the sacrifices made by you and your family. Thank you. Yeah!
Bill Connor. There you go.
And heavy on the family because they made a lot of sacrifices.